Hello, I'm Neil. Welcome to Grandpa's Workshop. Firstly, as always, big thank you to all my subscribers. Now, it's that time of year. I've got some money in my pocket. I've saved up from Christmas and my birthday, so it's time to treat myself to a new tool. And this time I've decided to buy myself an Evolution R185CCSX circular saw that can also run on a track. So let's take a look. This is the Evolution R185CCSX multi-material circular saw, which also runs on a track. I bought this because I like the Evolution tools. I've got a Rage 3 miter saw and I've got the 5S table saw. I like the fact that it's multi-material. I use a lot of pallet wood, stuff like that, so if I miss a nail it don't really matter because these saws will just chop straight through it. So first we'll get it out of the box and we'll have a look what we've got. So in the box, instructions, multi-material blade, guide bar for the circular saw, obviously the circular saw itself, dust extraction port, Allen key screws, dust port adapter, and 3 pieces of track. And 2 of the pieces of track have got the joining bars. So let's put it together. First I'm going to attach the dust port. Simply slots in place. There's 2 screws, one at the top, one at the bottom. You just put adapter just slots on. Now it's time to fit the blade. For that we'll need the Allen key, which is stored just below the handle. Remove this Allen key bolt. Remove this outer washer. Pull back blade guard and fit the blade. Put this outer washer back on. Reinstall the Allen bolt. Now we can release the spring-loaded blade guard. Now to tighten this up, there's a locking button here on the top of the saw. Press that. And that's it. That's the blade fitted. So at the front of the saw we've got a little locking knob, and that's for your guide bar. Got a release knob at the front, a little wing knob at the back, and that's for adjusting 0 to 45 degrees. got a little plastic knob here, so you can manually move back your spring-loaded blade guard. At the rear, between the handle and the blade housing, you've got a locking knob, and that's for adjusting the depth of cut. And on the motor side, you've got two knobs, one at the front and one at the rear, and they're for getting a nice snug fit on your guide rails. Right, guide rails, you're supplied with an Allen key. All you have to do is loosen the grub screws and the connecting bars. Remember to do up all your grub screws. And that's it. That's the guide rails joined together. I'm only joining two together for now, because I ain't got a lot of space to work in here. These three pieces of track joined together are 1020mm, which is roughly about a metre. So I ordered myself this extra pack of track. This pack is the ST1400. Pack, you get two guide rails, each one is 700mm. You get a carry case, and you get two clamps, that's it. You can get a kit with longer rails, but I think with these two and those three pieces that I got with a saw, I think I'm going to have enough track for what I do. I'm not going to show putting these together because it's exactly the same as a small track. It's got two joining bars, then you've already seen that. So next I'm going to have a quick go at using the saw and a piece of scrap wood. Got a piece of scrap plywood. I'm just going to put a fresh edge on it. Nice straight edge. It did seem to struggle then, going from one panel to the next. Yeah, it's catching there. I think it's this rear knob. Takes a little bit of extra force for that bit. Apart from that, not too bad. Just going to do another quick test cut. I know that it's not going to be parallel, it's just a scrap piece, I'm just testing it. Nice straight cut. There's a few little feathery edges on the upside. Underneath's nice and clean. I'm pleased. I'm happy with this. Right, this saw has a maximum depth of cut of 64mm and 59mm when it's on the track at 90 degrees. At 45 degrees it's got a maximum depth of 47mm and 42mm when it's on the track. Now it feels nice and sturdy, it feels comfortable in your hand. It's got plenty of cable. It's able to cut nicely through the wood. Only issues I've got really is there's nowhere to store this on the saw. Now I already lost it once, but I've got loads of Allen keys, so I suppose it's not too big of an issue, but it would be nice to have somewhere to put it. The saw seemed to catch when it was travelling from one piece to the next. I'm not entirely sure why. I don't know if it's the making of it or whether it's me. I don't know. but I will be looking into that. This saw, I got this because I've been thinking about buying a track saw, but for me the idea of the Evolution saw is more useful. I can use it on the track, off the track. It cuts a variety of different materials, which for me is a better option because I use pallet wood. There's always nails in pallet wood. The saw cost me $89.99 from Screwfix here in the UK. The additional 2 pieces of 700mm track with clamps, that cost me an additional £52.49 from Screwfix. So all I've got left to say is I hope you've enjoyed this video, and as always, thanks for watching.